welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I've used the ketogenic journey to lose over 200 pounds, and I'm not done yet. If you're new to my channel and you want to follow along on the last 16 pounds or so I have to lose, or my maintenance at the end, if you just want to see my everyday life, because I put more than just keto in my videos. Think about hitting subscribe. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. I upload almost daily, sometimes not on Sunday mornings, and sometimes there's a surprise, and I do, like yesterday. I had an amazing day yesterday. I was in the best of moods. I woke up to a very rainy, gray, cloudy day on a Sunday. So I don't feel like doing anything, including getting out of my PJs. So, yeah, this is me today. I'm going to show you this morning's glucose, blood sugar readings, ketones, and what I've had for breakfast, which is kind of what I've been doing all week. GKI 1.1. Sorry it's so noisy, but I'm cooking bacon in the air fryer. Glucose 85. I'm still in moderate ketosis, 4.2. I'm not really sure why it's gone lower down in moderate ketosis instead of up. I haven't really done anything different. Maybe it's because I drank the whole protein shake yesterday. Maybe because I didn't sleep well. Fort Bragg is going friggin' insane for the last 4 days. It starts around 6 p.m. and they go until 6 a.m. or more. Boom, boom, boom. Like it is howitzers and you name it, 20. Like it's not stopping. None of us are getting any sleep. I got a crack in my wall again from it. I used to repair them every couple of months and I gave up. I just let the crack stay because guess what? It's going to come right back. And it has for years. It's what happens when you live within a 20-something mile radius of a military base. You hear bombing all the time. It's just worse right now. They must be having some kind of crazy exercise or something because I've heard it in the day. I'm not used to them doing it all hours of the night, all night long, nonstop. Like even the cats are freaking out. My daughter's on edge. Everyone's on edge because it's boom, boom, boom. You can't get any sleep. Can they please do it during the day and not at night? Please. Kids have school. But you know it is what it is. So I barely got any sleep. What have I done today? As you see, I've eaten bacon again. I am really sticking to that bacon every morning. I used to just break my fast. Well, I was doing longer fasts, like 20 hours. I was doing OMAD all summer long. Anywhere from 700 to 1,200 calories a day. It was really hard to get past 1,000. I just wasn't hungry. We all know when I was 368 pounds, eating only 600 calories, I was still gaining more and more weight because of polycystic ovary syndrome. We do not burn calories like a normal person burns calories. It's one of the side effects. We also do not process any kind of carb like a normal person without diabetes processes the carb. Like, we have a lot of issues. And I had one of the severe ones because I also have the adrenal gland fatigue version of it. So, yeah. But did you see? I've had quite a few 1,800 days and still gone down weight. Calories, it just doesn't seem to be a big factor for me anymore. It never was the first 2 years. Like the first whole entire year, I got my calories up to 3,000 and was still losing weight. I mean, I did the Baconator challenge where I was eating tons of Baconators a day. I was eating tons of snacks, tons of keto stuff. Like, I didn't even track my calories. They were so crazy high, and the weight just poured off. But as you get closer and closer to your goal, you have to watch everything, including ingredients. At least I do. Maybe you don't, but I do. So the bacon's working, so I'm sticking with that. I'm sticking with pork chops, steak, hamburger meat, and cheese throughout the week, including one very loaded ingredient protein shake a day. I don't like all the ingredients, but it's 4 total carbs, 3 net. I'm staying under 7 total carbs during the week each day. I'm having my collagen coffees. I am feeling absolutely amazing. No hunger. I am still allowing myself one thing of ice at night with the Leconte vanilla. I will show you my weigh-in today. Let's just go ahead and get that out of the way so we can talk about it. Happy with it, same as yesterday. I mean, it would be great to go down, but I am happy when it does not go up. Okay, wood 164.4, and I'm perfectly fine with it not fluxing up. It's also that time of the month, people. So this girl's happy. So if I go a couple of days with no weight loss, then I might take the last bit of the Leconte vanilla out. But I'm noticing I can handle about 14 drops a day still and be fine. And when I really added it up, I was close to 70 probably. I didn't count them. Okay, I don't count monk fruit sweeteners. I never have, because they do not raise my sugar. They do not kick me out of ketosis. But like when y'all said, it's probably because when I use them, I drink way more water than normal, and I'm taking in tons and tons of fluid. I mean, if I don't use them, I'm taking in about 80 ounces of water a day. When I use them, it's like 120 something or more a day. So it could just be water, you know? So yeah, I do have a crazy headache today because of the stupid storm. I am trying my best not to take any Motrin. I'm going to show you in a few minutes before and after my closet. I wished I took a video when it was all trashed. I took a video after I got all the shelves and everything out. It is not fancy like my other one was. It's more practical. It's what I needed, so that's what we're going with. Of course, when Dino ever lives here way, way into the future, whenever that may be, who knows? I'm gonna have to let him have that closet. He said we could share it because he doesn't use that much clothes. I have a lot of clothes because I haven't gotten rid of my too big summer clothes yet, or some too big. This is just a little large, mediums, and smalls in this closet. All my extra large and everything else is packed away in boxes for selling. So I really need to go back through them. I really didn't want to go through the summer clothes until next summer. And then my mom said, well, don't get rid of your larges and extra larges, because what if you get big again during the winter and you need it? That is not what we want to strive for. I might keep some size 10, and I'll explain why in a minute. But the larges and extra larges, they are getting the heck out of my house, because I'm never going to be those sizes again, period. I am never going to be bigger than I am right now. I will work my butt off, do what I have to make sure I never get past the weight I am right this minute. The reason I'm keeping the size 10s is because, believe it or not, I'm extremely happy and comfortable with what I look like right this minute and how I feel. 100%. If I did not lose another pound, I would be fine with it. But I really want to hit the goal that I put for myself, knowing now that it is a possibility. I really want to hit that 148. And then see if that's where I want to stay or not. But if I hadn't have set that goal for 148 in the 140s and wanting my body percentage like 29 or less, this would be where I stopped. I'm 30% body fat right now. I'm in the green zone, but I really want to get to 29 or less. So it's why I'm continuing. Plus the doctor will rag me. Like I said, the doctor wants me 158 or less. Fitbit wants me 153 or less, and I had set my goal for 148. So we will see, right? We will see. I'm just saying I'm completely content, completely happy with myself, and comfortable 100% with myself. And like I said, Dino has been with me since I was 320 pounds. He's seen all my other pictures, which he still can't believe I was 368 and with those pictures. He's been with me ever since then, but he hasn't seen me in person in 14 months. So the last time he saw me, I was 210 and I'm 164. He sees me on cam, but that's not the same as wrapping your arms around someone, because there is way less to wrap around. Because I went from a 17, I was wearing extra larges there last summer in Hawaii, okay, 17s were tight on me, and that's what I wore, to mediums, size 10s, and medium small shirts. So I'm nowhere near the person I was when he saw me a year ago. So it'll be weird when I first see him. Like, really weird. The first time I saw him, the very first time in person, very late, I think 268 or something, somewhere around in there. Always gain like 20 something pounds when I go to see him, because he is one of these people that's like, it's Hawaii, you need a Long John every day, you need this, you need that, blah blah. It is all carb. It is a carb fest. But I will be honest, we really can't afford, when I'm there for the month, for me to be eating keto. This is not a lie. Let me repeat this. It is very expensive to be keto in Hawaii. And the reason is breads and stuff like that is cheap compared to the price of their meat. I mean, their meat is crazy. Like, even if I wanted to survive on Spam the whole time, I'm paying about $15 more a case for Spam than one here. Can't afford steak at all. At all. 2 steaks is about $50 something there. The hamburger meat, the only one we can afford is about $5 a pound, makes me very sick. So I can't do that. We did a lot of whole chickens because that was the cheapest that we could get our hands on food when I was there. So we did do a lot of whole chickens. I did a lot of microwave bacon and fresh bacon. I did a lot of eggs. So I would stay keto 90% of the time, but when we would go out places, yes, McDonald's I stayed keto, but a lot of other restaurants, there was no option. They put sugar in all their meats, like, and he would want to eat, and I wouldn't want to make him feel bad because he won't eat unless I eat, so I felt pressured to eat. We did go to GNC's when I was hungry sometimes, and I would grab, I guess they weren't GNC's, they were the vitamin stores, and I would grab some Quest stuff. A lot of Quest bars. I ate a lot of Quest bars there, but believe it or not, the almond in the Quest bar messes me with water weight just as much as if I went down and ate a big giant Long John, one of those Long John thingies. I'm not joking. I'm hoping it doesn't still mess with me like that. We are going to try them again later this year after I get to maintenance mode. There's a whole bunch of new ones I want to try. So yeah, I always failed when I went there. And since I failed, I was like, oh, what the heck, let's go to my favorite restaurant, Chili's, and let's have my chips and salsa, and the french fries, and the breaded chicken, and yeah. But it's Hawaii. And I didn't punish myself for it. I would come home. As soon as I hit that plane, I would fast on that plane coming home. And I would be keto the moment I landed too, no matter how hungry I was. And it would go to clean keto. And within 3 weeks, I lost all that weight plus a little more usually. But then I would be starved for months. But this time life is different. I'm getting really close to maintenance. I was looking at my videos from last year, like a year ago. And I couldn't believe how much I changed. And I was looking at one video almost 2 years ago that I had put on YouTube and I took down because it's quite embarrassing. And I need to figure out how to cut it so I can throw in a few clips just so you can see how timid and different I was and what I look like. My personality's changed so much. Now, my personality is exactly what it was when I played a game called Second Life. I was the cheerleader, fun, happy, exciting, over the top person like I am now. But when I logged out, I was timid and quiet because of what I looked like. In there, I had a hot AV. I always had the nicest AV. I spent tons of money on her. I'm really good with designing them. Like, I had to do her body shapes and made sure to buy the best skins and all kind of stuff. And it's not like a normal game. Like, you can really make them look real. And then I guess my voice helped. I don't know. People liked my voice in there. So I felt like the popular cheerleader. Always was extremely popular. I had hundreds of friends. It was really hard to walk away from it, but it was causing me a lot of anxiety and drama. I was in there for 14 years, and it's still, at this moment, I miss it, but my friends who was in it no longer in it. I still talk to them on phones and Instagrams and different things like that. But I needed to walk away from it 3 years ago because it wasn't helping me lose weight. I had lost about 50 pounds still playing it, but I was so content just being in there, and I would spend an ungodly amount of time in there, a lot. Like, that was my life. Well, you can make real money too, so that's been a hit, because I made real life money in there. That was my career. I designed clothes and sold them. And sometimes I do think about going back in there and designing clothes and the furniture again and selling them, but at the same time, I'm worried about being sucked into that world. So, I don't, like, it was just, once I left there, I realized, because I was addicted to buying clothes, like, I had so much fun in there, and I realized if I work just as hard at concentrating on my real life and my real emotions and my real self-worth, how I feel in there, one day I might be able to fill out here. And I do. Okay, I get to walk into a store, not a fat store, and buy the clothes I want. I get to sit in a chair and fit. Like, I can go do workout videos multiple times a day when I couldn't even do them for 5 minutes a day. Like, I always thought that's all I had. Well, I ripped her out of that game, me, and made myself in real life. Like, I was trapped. I was in prison by this big fat body and all these horrible emotions and all this past crap that happened to me that I just could not get over, and I was using that as an excuse, even though I tried every diet, okay? I was not dieting. I just couldn't find one that worked for me until I found keto. And then I had to add some more stuff as I went through. Like, right now I'm adding the exercise because I want to feel better, and I want to get some muscle and tone some more skin, and I want to get the weight off faster and feel good about myself. I feel really good about myself when I exercise. I know I am rambling. This is a long video of me rambling. But like I said, I'm going to put the clips of the closet in. I will try to put the clip of my very first hidden video in here, like a clip of it. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to figure out how to do it, but I will try. I'll show you what I'm going to eat today. I am out of the strawberry protein shakes. I ordered more from Sam's, and I'm waiting for them to come in. So I am going to try a vanilla one, probably in an hour or so. And I don't have much choice for dinner. I hope I have enough for dinner because my pork chops last night, one package was sour and had to get tossed out, and the other one I was worried about it turning sour, so I put it in the pressure cooker and I was going to eat it that way, but putting it in the pressure cooker made it soak in its own fat, and my stomach couldn't handle it. It really made me sick, so I gave it to my parents. One reason I use the air fryer, even for my bacon, is nothing sits in the fat. It's got all these little holes. The fat drains from the hamburgers, the bacon, the pork chops, steak, whatever I cook. It doesn't cook in its own fat. It literally drains down. It's how I can handle my food. If I do not cook food that way, I have a lot of trouble handling it. It's too much fat. Yes, keto is a place where you need fat unless you have a really bad stomach issue and your body doesn't like to process all that nasty greasy fat. I can eat fat from butter, and before, when I wasn't allergic to avocados, I could eat that kind of fat all day long, but my allergy to avocados. I'm hoping it'll go away. Okay, if you're allergic to latex, you're allergic to holistic stuff, including avocados. I was not allergic to avocados until 10 years ago. And that's when I became my heaviest and became allergic to so much stuff, it was ridiculous. So I'm hoping the more I heal my body, maybe one day I can try avocados again, because I miss my homemade guacamole, which is 100% keto friendly. It is basically just avocados, cream cheese, some squeezed lime in there, some salt, pepper. If you want it spicy, you can throw in some red pepper flakes. It's chopped up tomatoes, some chopped up onions, and it's just all blended nice, thick, and creamy. And I miss it because I used to make a 7-layer dish, and I could leave out the refried bean part and totally make it with just like the guacamole, the lettuce, sour creams and cheese and olives with homemade taco seasoning. Oh, I also put cumin in my guacamole as well, and I also put that in like a 7-layer dish. And I could do meat as a layer instead of the beans. Like, I really miss, like, you just have no clue how much I miss guacamole. And no, I didn't ever eat it with chips. I just ate it with a fork. So I wouldn't even need no chips. But the Quest loaded taco chips, they are my best friend and I love them. But I'm laying off of them for this week, and I laid off of them last week too because, well, last weekend. So far, I'll go a whole week with only total carbs of 7 a day. I'm just draining any water weight that could be hiding. And when I go to do all that junk food I bought yesterday for keto, I've decided, one, everything was crazy expensive. Okay, I do not suggest anyone do what I did. Two, I'm going to take one item at a time and do a review on it. And that includes the blood glucose and ketone testing with them. So it will be multiple videos, multiple times. Now the cookie doughs, I'm not sure if I'm going to test them separately or not. I'm going to read all their ingredients and see if I think any of them would affect differently than others. They all have almond in them, and the same with the cheesecake. So the first things I'll be doing a review on is some of the ice creams, because I haven't had them all. And then, you know, we'll go on from there, because I've not done blood tests after eating the Enlightened ice cream before. So that will probably be the week of Halloween. So I'm going to shut up because this video is really long and it wasn't supposed to be. And I'm going to continue with my day because it is 12:30. Okay, so this is the before. I'll show you the after. Completely done yet, but this is what it looks like now. So I made a little area. I like these little things because they're adjustable. I can pull this thing off if I want to and put shelves or continue to use the bar up there. But I have a lot of tank tops. I have putting my makeup there because my sink is right on the other side of this wall. So it just works for me. My dress area, junk area on the top, where I'm going to store my blankets. Where I got my hair ties, I'm going to put other stuff and probably a bunch of fluffy socks. Some summer clothes I won't be using, so they're out of the way right now. And then all my jackets and fluffy shirts that I have for the winter that I bought last year for like nothing. So, and it goes all the way back here. This is all my summer dresses. And some gold dresses that hopefully I'll fit one day. Soon, very soon. And then I have the hook on the door because, like I said, it's right beside my bathroom counter. It's not that pretty, but it holds so much more and I can see and get to things.
Hello, my name is April and welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto. So, back in
It is 1 o'clock. I am going to try the vanilla one and see how it affects my stomach. I am starting to get really hungry. I've already had 2 collagen coffees. Of course, there's half a scoop in each one. I still have another one later. So let's give this a shot. So I finished this about 20 minutes ago. I can have the vanilla without any stomach upset. It must be the salted caramel. It must be something in that I can't have. it's definitely not the milk, which we thought I was having issues with milk, because I can have this one and I can have the strawberry one. I definitely can't have the chocolate ones. I remember that. Or the nasty coffee one. Even if I could have it, I wouldn't drink it. It's really gross to me. The next thing I might try is the pumpkin one again. So we'll try that tomorrow. So at least I know I have tons of these, so I can drink them. That makes me happy. So I'm eating super early because I am hungry. It is 2:20. I'm having 2 patties and 3 ounces of pork chops. No cheese today, no sauce. We're just going to have it this way. If I'm hungry later, I'll let y'all know if I ate anything else. But I am at about 1,500 calories already for the day almost. Still in great number for my carbs. I think it's like 4 total. Maybe 7. I think it's just 4. And I'm going to work out earlier today because I'm going to watch some Netflix tonight. So 2 workouts. Just getting them in earlier than usual.